Welcome to episode 41 of A Week in the Life of a UK Student Reseller. This week we've got two important releases. Firstly, we got the Jordan 1 Mid Lightsmith Grey Anthracite, which is releasing this week. At the moment, bids are sitting around 180 to 200. This will probably be the same for release day, and then I think it will drop to around 160 when people start getting their pairs in. I know a lot of retailers have delayed the release, and US haven't dropped as well, so I expect the prices to go down once US and other retailers get their releases in and probably steady out around 140, 150. But nevertheless, we can still make around 50 to 60 pounds on release day, so definitely going to go for those. And then the second release is the Jordan 1 Atmosphere, or Bubblegums as some people are calling them. That's releasing this Saturday, and current bids around 200, 220, probably going to go down to 200, 180, and best sizes to target will be 4 to 6.5. So we'll definitely try and grab some of those. I know Foot Locker's releasing them. Offspring might release them, first come first serve. Those are the only two. Rest have been raffles recently, so we'll have to see what stock's looking like, but should be able to, hopefully, fingers crossed, grab a couple pairs to showcase for you guys on the channel. And then there might be some shop drops, of course, and I'll try and record them for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for this week's episode to see how we get on. Right folks, just quickly got one more package in the mail today, so let's go through it quickly now. So it is from Offspring, so like I said in the previous video, it should be one of the cool grey 11s we picked up of their drop. So this one is the size 7 UK US 8, so that's pretty good. We managed to pick this one up and also a UK 11, so when that one comes in we'll be sure to showcase it for you guys on the channel. But size 7 in today, so not too bad at all. I think it's going for about 220, so around 30 or 40 on top I think I can make, but definitely stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, quick unboxing today, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so as you can see from the box, it is a SB box. This one is the Dunk Highs again in the Flint Grey Fog colorway. So we did get a previous pair of these on the channel in a size 12 from Flat Spot, but this time we won a size 10 off a low-key skate shop, which is pretty good. Only put one entry in and we were able to secure a pair in a size 10. Again, this shoe, really good quality, leather's really nice, suede's good as well. You got a nice hit of pink on the back. But yeah, you've seen this shoe before, but it's currently reselling about 160, 200 depending on size. I think it's definitely a great shoe nevertheless. But if there was white colour blocking on it, I think it'd do a bit better. Nevertheless, I can still make around that margin at the moment. I think it's definitely a shoe that will go up in value. I think it's worth around 220. But yeah, this is Grey Fog. We got it today. Happy about that. But that's all we got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, so got two packages in the mail today, so let's go through them now. First one, probably from Offspring. Let's get into it. Yep, Offspring. Another cool grey 11, this one in the size 11. Here we are, box is fine. This one, these are moving around 260 in the bigger sizes. So yeah, seen plenty on the channel. Don't need to go into depth about it. But that's the first pickup. Next up, one from Nike. So let's get straight into it. So this one is a size 10 US 11 in the new Lightsmith Anthracite that they've just dropped a couple days ago. These were pretty easy to get. I saw so many manual users hitting them and so many people selling them as well. So here they are in hand. Classic Jordan 1 in this light grey, really nice grey. and white, so I think it would be fine for summer. Grey outsole, white midsole, white paneling, black swoosh this time, and you've got a white Air Jordan logo, white laces, and the grey tongue. This shoe currently on release date it was selling for around 180, that sort of thing. It's sort of dropped to about 165, so I think it will stabilise around 150, 160. We'll have to see in the next week or so what the prices are looking like, but this is definitely an investment shoe that I'd recommend buying into. If you can get pairs 150, sizes 6 to 10, I think 4 to 6 will do great for girls, and then men also like them, so 6 to 11 you should see a return. I think this shoe is no problem, 200 to 220 pound shoe by summer, so around a 3 to 6 month hold. It could reach 250, 260 by holiday season, so if you want to pick up pairs, that's my advice on these. I'm going to be trying to buy some around that 150 mark. I do not recommend buying like 170, 180. You're just pushing too much prices, and I don't see a good enough return to be investing in higher prices. But yeah, I'll keep you updated when I start buying in the pairs, and if I do, and if I decide to just buy something else altogether. But it's a grey mid. You've seen with the Lightsmith Gray mids from the women's last year, they did fine. They're all at 200, 220. You saw the Dior inspired ones with the blue tip, the women's one, and then the lows. They did great as well, and then the smoke a couple years ago, they did great as well. That was sort of a longer term hold, but I think grey mids, always a fine investment for £200. You can't go wrong. So buy in 150, sell 200, 220, 250 for holiday season. That's my advice on these. Those are the pickups we've got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Right folks, so it's the Jordan 1 Atmos or Bubblegum release today. I'm doing some looping in store as well. They were meant to have fogs, pandas and gym reds, but they haven't got their delivery yet at JD Sports, so we're kind of waiting on that. I've got to pick up the Atmos from Foot Locker at 10, so I'll see if any other stores have anything, but it's looking kind of dry tonight if they don't get their deliveries, but definitely stay tuned. Right folks, we just got out of Foot Locker. We managed to secure the bubblegums, and then they also had the Lightsmith Grays mids in, so we grabbed those in a 6 as well, so not too bad. JD still haven't got their delivery, so I'm gonna check some other JD Sports around the area and then go from there. Sadly, no office restocks or anything else, but yeah, definitely stay tuned. Right folks, we're back from in-store looping. Sadly, JD Sports didn't end up getting the fogs, pandas, or any other good releases. We did check another JD Sport, very dry, nothing at all. The only thing they did have in the JD was the gym University red highs, and didn't really want to get them because they're only moving for like 120, 150, and after fees it's not really worth it for me at the moment. I think they'll do fine in summer, but just now I didn't think it was worth the pickup. Moving on to today's pickup, so of course we were going in for the Atmos Jordan 1 women's, or the bubblegums as some people are referring them to. This one we managed to pick up in a 6 of Call and Collect. When we went in there, they did get a bit funny, like you've got to try it on now, this Foot Locker, my local, they didn't used to do that, but this time they did. I had to finesse it and squeeze my toe into a size 6, but anyway, we managed to grab them. So let's do a quick review now. So first off, packaging is really nice. I like what Jordan brand is doing with the packaging at the moment, switching up, not just black and red. You've got this navy and the pink of what the shoes are. Then the paper, Jordan, and the Jumpman logo all throughout in a silver monogram-like print. And then let's move on to the shoes. So right off the bat, you've got this almost metallic-like toe box, but it's pattern leather, but it has almost a metallic shine in sunlight. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but nevertheless, cool design. The navy leather on the front is actually quite nice and soft of this pair, so I'm pretty surprised about that and glad they were stepping up the quality on the women's Jordans. Navy tongue with the white Jordan Nike Nike Air tag, and then you've got this white paneling again. It's quite stiff, this leather. I thought it is a tumbled leather, but it's quite stiff nevertheless. And then you've got this pattern leather hit on the back again, with it almost giving an iridescent or that sort of shiny feel with the hitting of the lighting in certain areas. Blue swoosh, and then again the same blue paneling. This one we got a purple pink outsole, and then a navy or blue Air Jordan Wings logo. Right off the bat, it does come with the bubblegum laces or pink laces, and then a set of cream, and it's got navy already in it, but I think any of those laces would look good in them. The navy's just pretty clean, and then the white, I think that would look good as well. But all of them really nice. Women seem to be really liking this release at the moment. It's going for about 200, 250 depending on size. I think sizes 4 to 6.5 are your best bet for buying sizes at the moment. But in terms of resale, as I said, about 200, 220 at the moment. And for hold and sell predictions on this, I'm unsure whether sizes will rise. I think sizes 4 to 6.5 will maybe see a rise. I'm not sure how big of a rise it's going to be, if it's going to be worth investing in, just because it is a pattern leather front and back shoe, and those don't seem to do well usually, but only if they're in like an OG colorway and that sort of thing, and a men's shoe. And also this, if you're trying to compare it to blue chills, you can't really compare it because that's a blue colorway, and always blue colorways seem to do well over time. This is navy, which navy Jordans don't really perform that well, and then you've got this pink. So it might be worth, if you can pick up some pairs for around 200 or 180, somewhere around that region. I know prices might change by the time I release this video, but somewhere around there. And quick flip, I think is probably going to be your best option just at the moment. But if you want to hold some pairs, again, those sizes will be good. And I think maybe this will go to 250 by holiday season, but I don't really see it going over 300 just the way the shoe is. It's kind of meh. It's not really that great in terms of colour for anyone else except women, but I'm not really sure with the tumbled leather against the pattern leather. But that's kind of my hold and sell predictions on them and what to look out for. But yeah, so that's the first one. Next up, as I was in there, there's a group of resellers as usual from my local who were all waiting to get these, which is the Lightsmith Grays. You already see these anthracites. Managed to pick them up in a size 6, same as the bubblegums, so pretty pleased about that. Another size to add to the collection, and of course, you know, I'm seeing what prices are like. Currently they have dropped to 160 now. They were at 180 on release day, they're now 160, but I'm just gonna wait. I think you should too, just till US release these, and then I think prices will steady out and be stagnant, and then I think that's when we should really start buying in. But those are the two pickups today. Pretty happy with the outcome. Sad that JD didn't get any dunks, but nevertheless, that's what we got in today. Stay tuned for some more updates. Thank you folks so much for watching this week's episode. Pretty pleased we were able to get the 2 smoke grey mids and then the atmosphere. Sadly, I wasn't able to get any on Foot Locker or Offspring. They shock dropped them at the wrong time. Offspring, I was driving to pick up my pairs, so I couldn't grab them. And then Foot Locker, I never seem to run it. Really, I just can't get the setup dialed. And every time I do, I just waste like £100 on resis and don't even hit. I've tried different providers. I've tried ISPs. I've tried changing delays, all that good stuff, and still can't hit. If anyone wants to give me some pointers, feel free to message me on Discord or down below, see what I could do to improve. But nevertheless, happy with the outcome. Next week we should have more Valentine kind of stuff looming over to the 14th, so I think Jordan 1 mids and dunks will probably push out some pink stuff with that theme. And then we got some Jordan 1 mids in kind of a grey with a gum outsole. I think they'll do good as well. Not much else is scheduled to release, but you never know. You have to go week by week with all these shock drops and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get some more stuff nevertheless. But stay tuned for the next episode to see how we get on.